Maryanne Trump Barry, the most scandalous and shocking facts. Maryanne Trump Barry, an accomplished federal judge and the older sister of former U.S. President Donald Trump, has led a notable career dotted with moments of controversy, intrigue, and surprise. Here are 10 of the most scandalous and intriguing facts about her life and career. Fact number 1. Controversial presidential connections. Maryanne Trump Barry, born on April 5, 1937, had a distinguished career in the U.S. judiciary, culminating in her role as a judge on the U.S. Court of Appeals for the Third Circuit, appointed in 1999. However, her career was often overshadowed by her familial connection to Donald Trump, who served as the President of the United States from January 20, 2017, to January 20, 2021. Despite her credentials, her relationship with her brother brought scrutiny and accusations of favoritism, particularly during her brother's presidency. The intersection of her high-profile judicial role and her close family ties to a controversial political figure presented a unique blend of personal and public interests, affecting perceptions of her judicial impartiality. Number 2. A trailblazer for women in law. Maryanne Trump Barry's career has been marked by several milestones that set precedents for women in the legal profession. After graduating from Hofstra University School of Law in 1974, she embarked on a path that would see her breaking gender barriers in the judiciary. Appointed by President Ronald Reagan, she began her judicial career on the U.S. District Court for the District of New Jersey in 1983. Her judicial acumen and dedication to legal ethics earned her a promotion to the U.S. Court of Appeals for the Third Circuit in 1999, an appointment made by President Bill Clinton. Throughout her career, which spanned over 3 decades, Judge Barry was celebrated not only for her trailblazing role as a woman in a predominantly male-dominated field but also for her meticulous legal reasoning and a firm commitment to justice. Number 3. Tax scheme allegations. In October 2018, the New York Times published an investigative report alleging that Maryanne Trump Barry and her siblings participated in complex tax schemes to maximize their inheritance from their father, Fred C. Trump, who passed away in 1999. The report claimed that they strategically undervalued real estate assets, significantly reducing their tax liabilities. These maneuvers involved setting up a shell company to funnel money from their father's estate at inflated costs, potentially amounting to tax evasion. This raised serious ethical concerns about Maryanne's conduct as a federal judge and led to increased scrutiny from tax authorities, casting a shadow over her judicial integrity. The investigation also suggested that these practices were not isolated incidents but part of a long-standing pattern of financial manipulation designed to protect the Trump family's wealth from taxation. Number 4. Early retirement amidst controversy. Maryanne Trump Barry opted for retirement in April 2019, amid ongoing investigations into her alleged involvement in the dubious tax practices reported by the New York Times. Her retirement came at a critical juncture, as the inquiry by the Judicial Conduct Authorities into her actions was gaining momentum. Under U.S. judicial conduct rules, investigations are typically discontinued if a judge retires, unless they are converted into a criminal investigation. Her decision to retire therefore not only ended her judicial career but also effectively halted the formal ethics investigation, leading to public speculation that her retirement was strategically timed to avoid potential censure or further sanctions. Number 5. Leaked conversations criticizing Donald Trump. In August 2020, Mary Trump, the daughter of Donald Trump's deceased brother Fred Trump Jr., released secretly recorded conversations of her aunt, Maryanne Trump Barry. These recordings, which Mary Trump disclosed to the Washington Post, captured Maryanne expressing severe criticism of Donald Trump's presidency. During these conversations, she described her brother as cruel, lacking in principles, and incompetent in handling the responsibilities of the presidency. These revelations came at a time of intense political division in the United States and served to intensify the public discourse regarding Donald Trump's capability and ethics as president, while also shedding light on deep-seated tensions within the Trump family. Number 6. Personal life and family dynamics. Maryanne Trump Barry, born on April 5, 1937, has navigated a complex personal life, marked by both achievements and challenges. Her first marriage was to David Desmond, with whom she had a divorce. She later married John J. Barry in 1982, a fellow lawyer who passed away in 2000. From her first marriage, Maryanne has one son, David William Desmond, born in 1960. Despite her high-profile connections through the Trump family, Maryanne has managed to keep a relatively low public profile, particularly regarding her personal relationships and family life. Her relationship with her brother, Donald Trump, who served as President of the United States from 2017 to 2021, has been of significant public interest. In 2020, Maryanne was thrust into the media spotlight when her niece, Mary Trump, released secretly recorded conversations in which Maryanne expressed critical views of Donald's presidency and personal traits. These recordings exposed not only her candid opinions but also highlighted the complex and sometimes contentious dynamics within the Trump family. Number 7. Handling high-profile cases. Throughout her tenure as a judge, Maryanne Trump Barry was involved in several significant and high-profile legal cases that highlighted her judicial capabilities. One notable case was her involvement in the landmark decision concerning the rights of disabled students, which underscored her commitment to justice and equality under the law. Appointed to the U.S. District Court for the District of New Jersey in 1983 and later to the U.S. Court of Appeals for the Third Circuit in 1999, she dealt with complex legal issues that often had far-reaching implications. Her rulings were known for their thorough understanding of the law, detailed legal reasoning, and the ability to articulate clear and concise judgments. This aspect of her career has been particularly noted for setting precedents that would influence future cases, illustrating her impact on the legal landscape beyond the immediate outcomes of the cases she presided over. Number 8. A voice against abortion bans. Maryanne Trump Barry has been notably critical of abortion bans, which frequently positioned her in conflict with the conservative ideologies prevalent in many parts of the U.S., including those upheld by some of her family members. Notable is her 2000 judicial opinion while serving on the U.S. Court of Appeals for the Third Circuit, where she struck down a New Jersey ban on late-term abortions, categorizing it as unduly burdensome and vague. This decision exemplified her commitment to upholding women's rights under the Constitution, marking her as a pro-choice advocate in a predominantly conservative legal landscape. Her rulings and public comments have underscored her judicial independence and her personal conviction in the importance of reproductive rights. Number 9. Philanthropic efforts. Beyond her judicial career, Maryanne Trump Barry has been actively involved in philanthropic activities, particularly focusing on education. She has made significant contributions to scholarship funds and has supported educational initiatives, reflecting her dedication to advancing educational opportunities. Her efforts include substantial donations to institutions such as her alma mater, Hofstra University School of Law, where she has contributed to the enhancement of legal education and facilities. These philanthropic endeavors, although less publicized compared to her judicial and familial engagements, underscore her commitment to public service and highlight a different aspect of her persona, distinct from the controversies associated with her family name. Number 10. Real estate investments. Continuing the Trump family's legacy in the real estate sector, Maryanne Trump Barry has also ventured into property investments, though her activities in this area have been considerably more subdued than those of her siblings, like Donald Trump. Her real estate investments have included both residential and commercial properties, reflecting a prudent diversification strategy. While there have been occasional reviews and scrutiny concerning the overlap between her investments and her judicial role, no allegations of misconduct have been substantiated. Her real estate dealings, though less conspicuous than those of other family members, have nevertheless contributed to her financial portfolio, reflecting a common business interest shared among the Trumps.